Okay, so with this kit I managed to make 10 layouts and 2 cards as well. I've only got 1 card here, but I will post a picture of the other card at the end of the video as well, so you can have a look at that. So first of all, I'll just quickly show you the card I made. I made this using some inked background and some texture paste with hearts, and it's just a cake. And so the doily, the cake and the on your special day were from the kit, and also the cream cardstock that it's matted onto. So that's the card. Okay, so my first layout, these ones, the first 8 are in no particular order. I can't remember exactly what order I made them in, so I'm just going to show you as they were in my pile. So this one is when I went to SeaWorld in Birmingham in 2015. This is when Joel's quite tiddly, and I made this layout using some cardstock from a stash, and then the circles that are gessoed over are from the kit with the waves on them, and then I just added lots of mixed media. I coloured in the lettering with some greens just to make it more in keeping, and then just grabbed a few extra alphas from the stash and a few chipboard and paper pieces as well, with just things that I already had and the little enamel shapes. So that's that one, Joel's Watery Adventure. Next up, for this one I used the spotty cardstock from the kit as well as the wooden paper. The smile is from a stash that I coloured to match in with the colours of the layout. I added these flowers from the kit as well, and the fringe heart here is made using the papers from the kit, just with the in keeping colours. And then I just added a few what they call crystal drops, or these little colourful faux enamel dots there, a couple of hearts here and there, and a bit of lead tissue paper and vellum, and some mixed media as always in the background. So that one's Smile. This next one was made with a full cream piece of cardstock on the back from the kit. I did a mixed media background on white and added this paper from the kit as well. I added a few bits of tags that I had left over from another layout a while ago to just add a bit behind there. The Best Day Ever and doily from the kit as well, as is the brown cardstock matting my little boy on his first birthday. And there's a little tag in here with some journaling on the back, and this cute little star and doily also from the kit, and another fringe heart, because I was quite into making them. I think someone had just put a video up and they were everywhere. And then that's one of the little bows from the kit as well. So that's Joel's birthday selfie. Next up I have this one. It doesn't have a title, just a quote, which is, "With butterfly kisses and ladybird hugs, sleep tight little one, like a bug in a rug." And this is a picture of my little boy in his cot, refusing to go to sleep, basically. And I think I got the idea from a clustered butterfly layout, which I do want to try again. And so what I did was I made my mixed media background, and it was too loud for me, so I ended up cutting it into slices and using it on a white background. And then I added these butterflies, which have mixed media underneath and then vellum on top. They're all flattened because obviously they're in a folder. So, and then the vellum flower here is from the, whoops, I've just broken it off. Oh well, I can pick it up now. The vellum flower is from the kit. I added the spirally paper clip, and then the frame is the yellow cardstock from the kit as well. And I just added a few enamel stars here and there. The butterflies are a punch and a die in different sizes. So that's that one, butterfly one. Next up this one was made using a cut file ampersand, which I then added. The grey spotty paper is from the kit, so I gutted the paper and cut an ampersand out of the centre of it so that I could use the frame as well, so that's all one piece. And then I added a handmade epoxy sticker shape faux flare thingy. I added these from my stash. I had some grey just cut parts that worked really well, so I added them onto there as well. And this one's just called My Fave. And next up, again using a cut file. This one just has a white cardstock background. The wood grain is from the kit. I absolutely love this wood grain. If I could find more, I'd just buy a ton of it. It's so pretty. It's sort of a pinky tone to it. This one I made another fringe heart. That one's just using some scraps that I had left over that aren't from the kit. I used the sew from the alphas and coloured them again with teal, and then just added Loved from my stash. This You and Me is one of the ephemera pieces, as is this half a doily here and the tiny doily there. The cut file is I can't remember whose that is by, but all the hearts inside are the papers from the kit. And oh, and I made this rose gold flower paper clip as well to add on to that, and that's that one, So Loved. And this next one is called Ahoy, and I absolutely love this paper as well. I love the back as well, it's gorgeous. So I had a picture of my little boy with a little anchor onesie on, so I thought it went really well, and I just wanted to keep the whole paper because I just think it's beautiful. And then I added I think this might have been my first one I made, because I basically used a ton of the ephemera on this one and then I hardly had any left and started making my own after. So all these pieces down here are ephemera from the pack, and then the little bow came in the kit as well. And again, this beautiful gold vellum from the kit, as is this cute bunny, the flower, both the doilies, the layered up together, the vellum and the normal paper doily. The Ahoy obviously is the alphas from the kit, and then this pretty butterfly jar and the Hello, I believe, are from the kit. And I think we might have got tags in that kit as well, possibly. I'm not sure. I think maybe them tags came in the kit. It's quite a while ago. And so I added some mixed media to the background to add a bit more wateryness to it. And so that's that one, Ahoy. And this is the last one I made last summer, and this one is Sun and Fun. And I used again ephemera from the pack, and the doilies and the bees are from the kit as well. And what I did was just add some Winker Stella and then glossy accents on top to make them shimmery, which I'm not sure if it picks up or not. And then this is on a full piece of the beautiful wood grain paper, which I love, and I just added some hexagons in the other pattern paper but muted them down with gesso, and then added a bit of other colours on top. So that's that one, Sun and Fun. And then I had a little bit of papers left that I wanted to use up, and so I wanted to try and make a few more. So this year, just quite recently, I made this one, and this is just called Hello, using one of the ephemera pieces as my title. And then this is a branding strip to create the best day ever. I cut feathers from the papers in the pack to create these, and I had a tiny bit of that beautiful wood grain. I had one little bow left, so I did that, and then I just added a few peachy coloured enamel shapes from my stash and some peachy coloured, I think it might be called blush, it's Heidi Swap Colour Shine. So there's a few layers of the paper from the kit there. It's just my boy trying to feed my somewhat free range bunnies a carrot, and they just run away from him because they're not particularly tame. They'll have a cuddle, but you have to catch them first. And the background is just made up of some watercolours which I spritzed over the top of water. I led the paper with water, spritzed colour on top, and then just tipped it so that it dripped off. And so that's that one. And then I had a piece of paper. Oh no, I had a piece of oh, what's it called? A blending mat where the ink dropped, and then for my next layout, it actually already had a bit of green on it, no, yellow on it, and this is the result of the drippiness on the blending mat with a little bit of yellow that I had on there already, was spritzed on the side, and just putting this paper face down, smush, 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 and that's how I got the background on this one, which used up some more of the beautiful wave paper, which I adore, and the blue spotty paper, which also went. And it's my little boy just out of the bath, so just seemed quite a watery layout. So I just added some cute little white stars and sequins, some of these enamel shapes that I made using the cardstock. There's a few dotted about and lots of little sequins, different bits all around the edge, and then Cherish in white foam thicker, which is just a word that I had in my stash, which is handy always for titles. So that is all the layouts that I made, and there is one more card which I will put in at the end. So thanks for joining me. I should be back fairly soon, I hope, toddler pending as always, with another video. So thanks for joining me. Like and subscribe if you haven't already and would like to see more from me. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.